Yes. Excuse me. I need, this is what I want. Ian is all prepared. I need the box where you took notes yesterday. Your map and the notes packet that we went over yesterday, okay? So go ahead and scan it up. So, today, like promised from yesterday, we are going to do a project, okay? I know, it's very exciting. We are. So what we're going to do today is we're going to go over what we talked about yesterday, the different landforms. Then what you're going to do is I have gotten all of these cool pictures for you guys, okay? So this is just an example. What is this? The Alamo. Well, that's what Carl said.
Choco Canyon.
Okay. No. So you guys, this is what you guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a quick review on some of the notes. So let's start with that. So I want to know what we talked about yesterday. Mr. Henry wasn't here yesterday, so let's tell him what we did yesterday. What did we learn about? Someone tell me, let's start with the first one. What's this? The Alamo. Who's going to give me a quick recap of what the Alamo is? Emerson.
It was a battle in the 1700s. And the Americans and the Mexicans attacked 188 Americans, and then they lost because they were.
And he didn't even look at his notes. Very impressive. And so like we talked about yesterday, is this a place that we can go visit, or is it, why is this still important? Yes, and where is it? You can visit. And where is it? That's right. Does anybody else want to share something that they wrote down at the Alamo yesterday? Drew?
It used to be a fortress.
Okay, that's how they were using it. Yeah, when they were fighting, definitely. What else? Anybody else? Rowan? We did. Very nice. Jungmin? It's the biggest Spanish what? Oh, look at this. That's lots of good solid details. Okay, so we talked about the Alamo. What about, what's this? Chaco Canyon. Where is it? It's in New Mexico. And what is it? It's a canyon. But like we talked about yesterday, the Grand Canyon is something, right? So how is this different than the Grand Canyon? Sophia?
Because it has like
It does, which is so amazing. And I know you said yesterday, how big is this? How many rooms does that have? 700 rooms, and they built it 4 to 5 stories high with no electricity. They didn't have tools like we had today. And what were we talking about? What was it based upon? Emerson?
The Chacos, which were a tribe that were really into space, and
It
they were
was
really good at astronomy.
Yes.
Astronomy, and they had like places to watch stars.
Yes. So like Emerson said, the Chacos, their culture was really strongly based around astronomy. So that's how their whole architecture was based around, was the sun, the moon, the stars, which is amazing that they created this based on things that I think that most of us wouldn't think of. So I think that's really cool to know. This one, oh, I didn't even tell you. So these are primary source pictures, which means that they're original pictures. So these are things that were taken by people. They have to go to a special library to get these pictures, that people actually were there when they were studying it, so they're real pictures. So that's pretty cool. So in these piles I'm going to give you, most of them are primary sources, and then the other ones are just fun postcardy pictures of the different areas, okay? So who's going to talk about the Grand Canyon? Come on, Mr. Grand Canyon, I've been waiting for you. Yes, Preston.
The Grand Canyon was made by erosion from water over the years, and it was Native Americans living at the bottom. And the Grand Canyon could stretch up to like 600 miles across, or not across, the width.
Wow.
And
Well, before, I'm going to interrupt you. When you say the water created this canyon, what water are we talking about? The Colorado River is what did it, which is amazing. So I have a few questions about the Grand Canyon just to spark our interest. Is it just this vast, dead canyon like we thought before yesterday?
No.
No, it's not. It's a really diverse atmosphere environment. So Drew said there's forests in there.
It's 49%.
Actually,
What else is there? Yes, so it's around it, there's desert there, there's forest there. Are there animals that live there?
Yes.
yes.
I didn't know that there are animals that are there. What kind of animals do we have in the Grand Canyon? Michael,
Let's see.
I'll come back. Let me.
Find it. Kangaroo rats, chipmunks, bobcats, badgers, rabbits, foxes, deers, coyotes, and squirrels.
So lots of animals, and we didn't even know that there were animals there, right? Lots of birds, animals, all sorts of things. We talked about the forest. Something else that I thought was interesting, how does the temperature change in the Grand Canyon? If I'm on top or if I'm in the canyon on the bottom? Preston?
The canyon is so high that it reaches temperatures to about 59 degrees. And then once you get lower, like every 1,000 feet, it lowers by, or it gets hotter by 5 degrees.
It does. So they were saying from the top of the canyon all the way to the bottom that it can range from 15 to 20 degrees warmer at the bottom.
It's 25.
I'm sorry, 15 to 25. I'm so glad you guys are checking your facts. So there's a lot of information that we have. So I just want to do a quick recap. And then what you're going to do is you're going to find what area you find to be the most interesting to you, what you took the most detailed notes on, what you have the most information on, because you're going to make your own postcard from that specific area. So what we're going to do is, this is just an example of some of the pictures, okay? I have stacks that I'm going to pass out to each table. What you're going to do for the next 5 to 10 minutes is I want you guys to study these pictures, okay? I want you to look at these pictures and tell me the details that you see. What makes you find, like, how you feel when you look at these pictures. Do you feel differently about the Grand Canyon once you've seen the wildlife there? Do you feel differently? How do you want to represent that area? So as a group, you guys are going to share pictures, go through them and look at them. And then I'm going to pass out your own postcard. But of course, there's going to be expectations for the postcard. So, conveniently for you, I've made you a rubric. Yay! I know, the groans are great. So, for the rubric, listen, this is really simple, okay? You need to give me 4 facts about this landform. With what you have in front of you, with the notes you took from our visual tour yesterday, the note packet that we went over, you have tons of information. 4 facts should be easy breezy for you. But I don't want this to be the Grand Canyon is diverse. The Grand Canyon has animals. I want it to be a postcard that's interesting. So I want you to tell me feelings, sensories, details, descriptions. Paint me a picture like always. I know how much you love that. 1 second, Preston. So, to make it even simpler, I've made an example for you. So I went to the Grand Canyon and I wrote my parents a card. Hi, Mom and Dad. Greetings from the Grand Canyon. This place is so cool. Did you know that the Grand Canyon is a very diverse environment? It is amazing. There are lots of animals like foxes and deers, thick forests with tall trees, and of course, warm weather. Did you know the Colorado River carved out the canyon? Having a blast in Arizona. Love, Miss Hall. Now, was that really hard?
No.
No. Do I have 4 facts in here?
Yes.
Yes. Do I have emotion in there? Yes. And do I say where it is?
Yes.
Yeah. So I think that that's something that you can all do. Do you agree? Great. So I'm going to leave the rubric up for you. After you have gone through these pictures, and as a group you've let me know that you're ready to start your postcard, you then are going to be able to choose what pictures you want to create your postcard. So you're going to write on the one side, it's like this. The postcard, you're going to write your information with your facts, your feelings, your postcard. Then on the back, you're going to create the interesting postcard with the pictures, okay? You can cut them, you can make a collage, you can pick one that you think really represents what you want, whatever you want to do, okay? Are we all in an understanding of what we're supposed to be doing?
Yes.
Yes? Yes, JoJo?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Okay, so what we're going to start with, I know that was kind of a lot of information all at once, but I'm going to give you the pictures. For the next 5 to 10 minutes, I want you to study the pictures, okay? Then I will pass out your postcards. Are we all okay? Okay, great. Okay. Begin. I want you to peer talk. I want you to turn and talk with your group. Tell each other what you see, what you notice in these cool pictures. Get an idea of what you want to write about.
Thanks for giving me a picture.